Some of you are feeling discouraged, depressed, and kind of lonely, like you're struggling with a battle in your marriage, with your child, with your finances, with insecurity, whatever, and you feel like you're all alone in that struggle. Even though you might be surrounded by people, people in your home and people in your neighborhood, you have that feeling of just being alone, because when we're in a struggle, a serious challenge, often it's hard to open up and share that challenge with other people, and so we kind of suffer in silence. We spin around in our own brain. The enemy's sitting there chirping on our shoulder, telling us it's all hopeless and it's going to end terribly, and so we're listening to the lies of the enemy, and this does not work out very well, does it? You stay stuck in a horrible cycle of depression and anxiety and fear and loneliness. That's not what God intended. I would like to strongly encourage you to seek out a group of women in your area, Christian women in your area, who maybe have a Bible study or a women's ministry gathering. And I would encourage you to be the bold one who actually steps out and admits that you're struggling in some area. Maybe that your marriage is not perfect and you and your husband have been at odds lately, or maybe that your teenage son or daughter is dabbling with drugs or hanging out with the wrong crowd, and you're very concerned and you're wondering if that other woman would pray with you. Something amazing happens when we gather with other Christian women and we become transparent. We drop the mask that says, oh, everything's fine at my house, when it's not fine. When we drop that mask, when we become real, we find that other women also are struggling with some of the same challenges. And now we have that common goal of praying together and encouraging one another and kind of kicking each other back into the game when we feel defeated and deflated and like giving up. And that other woman can come beside you and say, there's still hope. I just had victory in my marriage, or I just had victory with my child that I've been praying for 10 years. And so keep on going. We need that fellowship, that linking of arms with other Christian women. This is Hebrews 10:24 and 25, where God says, let us consider how we may spur one another on to love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another. Boy, we need that. I encourage you to seek out that women's ministry or women's Bible study or just some other Christian women that you know and become real. Be bold and courageous and become real with them about your real life struggles. Not to whine and complain and, be a husband basher or something like that, but just to say, I'm struggling in this area. Can you relate? Can you pray for me? Can we pray together? Because I know that prayer, especially when 2 or 3 people are praying together, that there's power there. I encourage you to do that. We need each other. We are so much stronger against the enemy when we're banded together, when we're linking arms.